for a new product always comes from a need. In Skin46's case, it was the need to make an already personal tattoo have even more of a connection. But do today's clientele want that? Let's go ask. Talk about how long have you been a tattoo artist, kind of what got you into tattooing?
Tattooing for about 20 years, fell into it accidentally, was getting tattooed, the guy that did them offered me a job.
You always enjoyed artistry?
Yeah, I used to be an art director for Universal Studios, and so I drew all my own tattoos, and I'd go in and get tattooed, and he's like, if you can draw this way, you ever thought about doing this? And
in the 20 years, has tattooing changed? I mean, technology-wise?
There's been some small advances here and there, but in general, it's still pretty much the same machines used for the last 100 years. Clientele-wise, a little bit more, with the advent of any TV shows, more people realize, oh, they can get them. It's not just for hoodlums and bikers anymore.
It seems to be more acceptable that a lot more people, it's not a certain type of people that are coming to getting tattoos.
No, that's very true. Yeah. It's everybody gets a tattoo now, I think. Yeah.
So we're with a company called Skin46. It's a Switzerland-based tattoo ink company, and they just came out with a tattoo ink made from people's hair.
Okay.
How it works is that you can send in hair from someone who you want to get a personalized tattoo of. Say you're getting someone's name. Well, now you can send in the person's name, who you're getting the tattoo. You can send in that person's hair. They will actually break it down into carbon and then add that to a basis ink and send it to you. And when you get that tattoo, now you can have a little bit of their biogenic material in that tattoo. What is your first reaction? I see you get a little
It's chuckle. A little odd, yeah, it's a little odd. So let me get this right. So basically they break down the particular person's hair into a form where they can mix it with the ink.
Exactly, they break it down into carbon. The good thing is that with carbon, it doesn't matter if a person is ill or has a certain disease or has cancer, because carbon is a blank slate and is not affected by that.
I can see that working. We've done, historically, people bring ashes of their loved ones, their pets, anything like that. So that just seems like the next step.
It even seems, and I know it's...
obviously they're not dead. You can do it to a live person.
That's the thing, is it allows it so that, you're talking about that cremation thing, and this is certainly something different, that it can be something that they're still alive. So you have someone that you want to honor in your life, a brother, even if you're part of a group, and you can actually send in a group and everyone can get the same tattoo, and now you can have everyone in that group represented in that tattoo.
I think it'll work. I think it'll sell. I don't know how well it'll sell, but people will buy that. I feel like they will. I think in my career, I might have been asked maybe, half dozen times if they could put ashes into the tattoo and so on and so on. And so there's got to be people out there. That's much easier.
It's a good alternative. Like when people pass away, other people tend to want to get their ashes put into their tattoos, and that's totally bad. So if something like this was more regulated and made specifically for tattoo ink, I think that there are certain people that would go for it.
Yeah, I think that is something certainly, since the popularity has risen the past 10, 15 years, that more people are open to it. I think more people wanted them.
Right.
But we're like, oh, I don't want to be one of those.
Right, because you were stereotyped as a fringe of society. You were a hoodlum or a gangster or someone that lived on the fringe, and they're like, well, no, we got our job. And the first 3 people were actually like, we've lived, we have kids, grandkids, we retired, we've always wanted them. We now have the money to do that with no stigma of being judged by their work or their coworkers or anything like that.
With the continual rise of the popularity of tattoos, combined with the ever-growing customer base, it seems that now is the perfect time for Skin46 to meet the needs of the people.